Alright, we're going to go over some of the tools you're going to be needing to go through some of these tutorials if you want to go through them with me here on the DVD. First one here is the Blur Beta tools. You're going to get them at blur.com/blurbeta. I'll probably include this on a PDF on the DVD. First one you're going to need is the offsite tools installer. You could download this one. Not too sure. I just download this because it has everything that we use at Blur. You're also going to need the production resource installer. This is a directory structure that it creates on your computer for you to mimic what we do at Blur, basically. And I'll actually show you that really quickly here. Let's see, production, yeah. So what it's going to do is going to make a folder on your C drive called Blur here, and it's going to make production and project library or project here, project name. Just a template. You can copy and paste this template and use it for your own project. It's a pretty good folder structure actually. It's very organized, simple to know or learn. So yeah, let's see here. I believe it also makes this library here. Yeah, your like assets and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and minimize this. Once you download that, it's going to have a quick installation on how to install it. Just follow it. It's really, really simple, and I'll walk you through on how to kind of get you started on some of these tools. Another thing you're going to need is the Splutterfish Blur Beta Pack. This is kind of separate from Blur. The guys at Splutterfish, actually, the guys who founded it, used to work at Blur a long time ago, and they created a bunch of cool stuff we actually still use and today. So this is just a bunch of like maps and objects that we end up using a little bit. We don't use a lot of it. Some of it we do. This depends on what we're doing. But you have the builds here. And there's instructions on this forum, but I'll probably just include the instructions on a text file or PDF again on a DVD. Pretty straightforward installation. I'm not going to go through this, but it's pretty simple. And if there's any problems, of course, you can probably email me or email these guys here, but it's really, really simple. It's not that bad. Okay, so let's go and look at how to create a toolbar. First thing is, after you get your stuff installed, the Blur Beta tools, is kind of getting a toolbar set up. And we can go ahead and do that really quickly. I have this one already set up, but I'll kind of walk you through it, how it kind of got to this point. What you need to do is go to MacScript, and you can run the script. And you're going to want to run the TreeGrunt script either for your 64-bit or 32-bit version of Mac. So I'm running 64-bit, so I'm going to run this one. And where it's at, actually, let me just copy and paste this path for you to see, is kind of long. But again, I'll include this into like a PDF or something for you to grab. But once you do, you don't have to do this once. So I'm sure there's a different way to do this, but this is just the way I do it. So pretty straightforward to just open it, and it'll come up for the first time. And just go ahead and type in tree up in the dialog up here. Press enter, and you get two TreeGrunts, of course, 64-bit and 32-bit. Just go ahead and right-click on the build that you want. I'm going to make Blur Grunt macro. Once you do that, you can go to Customize, or I'll go ahead and make a new toolbar really quickly. Yeah, go to Customize, User Interface, click over to Toolbars, and go to New. Let's type in temp for now. Oh, I already have a temp. How about that? Where is that temp at? Let's see here. Rename this to actually, we'll delete that guy. Delete new temp. Alright, so now we have a toolbar here. And now you can just drag and drop what tools you have. So the first thing you'll have probably in here is a TreeGrunt. So that's one you just need to add. Once you have that set up, you can then just click on it and you can add some other scripts. Another one you're going to add immediately is probably the onion. You just type in onion. You're going to want the onion here, not the classic. Go ahead and right-click bird grunt macro. Once that, it'll pop up here. Just drag and drop it over here. As you can see, I already have mine kind of set up. I have a few of them ready to go. I don't have everything that we'll be using, and I'll kind of go through that along the lines when we need them, so you can kind of see how that works. It's pretty simple, but for now you're going to want the onion, the quick renderer 2. I think there's a couple of them, but yeah, you want the number 2. Render elements, point cache tools, and of course tree grunt. And then you can just pop this toolbar wherever you want. Go through here, and you'll have it all set and ready to go. Let's put this back here. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for now. So, once you get those installed, we can start working.